Okay, another video, some final thoughts on these front and rear end assemblies. So I went ahead and used my white lithium grease. Excuse my jug, it's disgusting. But anyway, I just used the white lithium, wiped all the red grease out, put my locker pins in, used some Loctite on the locker pins. I'm doing the servo mod. Let me get my frame here. So I've mounted my servo on a 3D printed piece, and if you're following along on the build, I didn't mention putting these screws in when I did that video, but anyway, that's why I flipped the knuckles. So if you watched the video when I first tore these apart and talked about them, I said to put some dots. You can see my dots here, and so you can see I got 2 and 1. So I flipped the knuckles because I got, you know, it was to mark them so you didn't get them mixed up and you knew exactly where they went. And so this way, see, I got 2 over here. But anyway, I flipped them over, and the reason I'm doing that is because of the steering mod. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip everything up front like a real truck is, and your rod will be up here. You got that guard, so it's gonna guard that. And that's going to put your thing right in line with your servo. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So you can see this is nice and free. I had to go in here with a knife. You can see the seam. There's a little bit of imperfection, so it's catching. And you can see now they just flop. They're just beautiful. I put just a little bit of lithium grease on these little fake ball joints, and then all the bearings, I took them out and wiped them down, and then I just put one on my finger and I kind of pump it full of white grease and just smash it in, and then flip it over and do it again and smash it in, roll it a little bit and smash it in, try and just put some of that grease in, you know, in there, and then wipe them down on these ones out here so they're good and clean. But the ones in the rear end, just leave them, you know, all lubed up. Man, that thing is just free as heck. So the other thing you can do to kind of break them in is grab the old drill and hook up to it, and give them a spin for a while. And back them up and spin them that way. Alright, and I've already done it, so you know what, watch me spin these. So let's see, what else did I kind of figure out on them. I think that's about it. This back housing must be a little bit warped or something, I don't know. But boy, I mean, I got to free up with a drill, but boy, I couldn't turn it with hand when I first put it together, and now I can. So I spin it one way and spin it the other way, and I mean, these ain't the greatest bearings, but we're going to run them. We packed them with the lithium, and we'll run them till they die, and then we'll put some new ones in. Oh, okay, I know what else. These nuts. These nuts are not worth a piss. Or, excuse me. But, so anyway, what I did is I screwed them out to the end, and you can see they are lock nuts. They got the little plastic up in there, but it's not locking. I mean, you can sit there and do them by finger. So what I did is I took this and I just get a hold of it, and I see if I can do this. Get a hold of it and I crimp it just like that. Crush till one side crushes in a little bit, and then they'll lock. And then you know, or you can go buy a bunch of new lock nuts. Either way. Anyway, that's it. Oh, one last thing. So here's the piece I pulled out when I did the servo mount. So I used it for my Loctite lube tray, you know. So anyway, I guess that's it for this one. We'll see you on the next video.